is Christine Padilla, and I will be doing my presentation over The Wiz. So after attending The Wiz at Cedar Hill High School, I was blown away by the performance. For one thing, the plot flowed seamlessly, and for the most part it made sense. However, the plot is not original. In fact, it was seen years ago in the Wizard of Oz film. This is because The Wiz is a musical adaptation. And with the four main characters singing and dancing, I felt the performance was very engaging. Some of the key points included Dorothy getting swept away by a tornado, accidentally killing the Wicked Witch, and meeting the rest of the characters along the way. The main conflict was resolved by Dorothy clicking her heels and going back home. As for characters, the main protagonist was Dorothy. On the other hand, the antagonist was played by the Wicked Witch of the West. She wanted Dorothy, the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Lion to fail. The acting quality was exceptional. Each of the characters did a great job at delivering their lines. In addition, the character believability was executed. All the actors portrayed their character in their own way and added their personality into their role. In terms of dialogue and diction, I could hear that they spoke in a slight southern accent. Their style of speaking consisted of some southern slang, and overall there was clarity in their voices. In fact, I was seated further back in the theater and I could still hear them perfectly. On the topic of music, The Wiz had a catchy soundtrack. Throughout the play, they incorporated the music by breaking into song. More specifically, the four main characters would sing every time they would walk across the yellow brick road. The audience was able to catch on because they would walk on the road each time a new character was introduced. It was appropriate since it is a musical, so the singing and dancing made the play much more fun and enjoyable. It was not distracting whatsoever. In my opinion, the music enhanced and supported the performance by telling a story in between the lines. I believe the director did the story justice. The story moved me in an uplifting way. The theme was apparent. For one, a lot of people have seen and heard about the Wizard of Oz. That being said, people know about Dorothy and her journey through the land of Oz. There was a large array of technical elements that stood out to me during this performance. For example, for the scenery they utilized multiple backdrops such as painted cardboard, and in terms of costuming, the costume stood out to me because anyone in the audience could see and know what character they were watching. However, as the play went on, I was waiting for Dorothy to do this epic costume change because the whole play she wore a pink shirt, pink tights, and a denim jacket and heels. So, since I have only seen and heard of the Wizard of Oz, I was waiting for her to change into a plaid blue and white dress and her iconic ruby red heels. As for the lighting, the stage crew used warm lighting and a spotlight. Some sound effects that stood out to me were the tornado scene where they played chaotic sounds. In addition to that scene, they had dancers who wore dark clothing and held up a sheer fabric in order to mimic a tornado. Lastly, props consisted of the dog, a hot air balloon, and etc. All the props that they incorporated and played a major role in their storytelling. From what I could tell, the play was made in its own unique world. Overall, the subjective qualities about The Wiz included a cheerful and impactful tone. The theme was a teaching moment because once you scratch at the surface, I was able to see that the things that the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Lion wanted from the beginning are things that a person can gain if they try. For example, the Scarecrow wanted a brain, the Tin Man wanted a heart, and the Lion wanted courage. As for the attitude, there were hints of optimism, and the overall quality was excellent, and as a viewer, I thoroughly admired their performance. Now, as for objective qualities about the level of success of The Wiz in regards to facts and data, it was highly recommended by people who have seen it in theater, and they gave it 2 thumbs up. So anyways, that's the end of my presentation, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye!